Okay, today we're diving deep into a couple of real RC legends from the early 80s. Group B rally icons from Tamiya.
Yeah, the originals. We're talking the 1983 Lancia 037 Rally, that's kit 58040.
And the Audi Quattro Rally 58036.
Exactly. And our mission really is a kind of RestoMod guide. How do you take these amazing looking but kind of fragile old two-wheel drive models?
And actually make them run reliably today. Make them capable, right?
Precisely. But first, we really need to be clear about something. That 2WD part is crucial.
Yeah, good point. Because if you buy a Lancia 037 now, a re-release.
Right. It's probably on a modern four-wheel drive chassis, like a TA02S or maybe a TT02. Totally different cars underneath.
So this deep dive, it's only about those original 1983 two-wheel drive kits.
Absolutely. The Lancia, the 037, that one uses Tamiya's original off-road platform, the ORV chassis.
The same as the Frog.
Exactly. Shared with the Frog, the Brat. Super versatile for its time. But the Audi Quattro...
That's the oddball, isn't it?
It really is. It had its own unique chassis, only shared with one other model, the Opel Ascona. Very different path for upgrading.
Okay, so let's tackle the Lancia first then. Since it's on that ORV platform, there's more you can do.
Oh, definitely. There's a whole ecosystem of stuff for the ORV. But the absolute #1 non-negotiable first step.
Let me guess. Bearings.
Bearings. You have to ditch the stock plastic bushings. They just slide, create drag, heat.
Right.
You need a full set of proper ball bearings, 12 of them, 5 by 11 by 4 millimeter, rubber sealed ideally.
And that makes a difference in speed and runtime just by itself.
Huge difference. Massive. Less friction means everything spins freer.
Right.
More speed, longer runs, simple physics.
Okay, step 1. Bearings. Now, the scary part for anyone who ran these back then, the drivetrain. That clicking sound.
Ah, yes. The dreaded ORV differential click. That's the sound of the internal plastic gears stripping.
Which happens pretty easily if you put any kind of decent motor in it.
Yeah, any kind of torque. Yeah, even some of the hotter stock motors could do it. Shimming the diff housing helps a tiny bit, maybe?
But it's just delaying the inevitable.
Pretty much. The real fix, the definitive modern upgrade, is the heavy-duty MIP Superball diff. That's kit number 162-SV.
MIP. Moore's Ideal Products. They made all the good stuff back then.
I really did. That ball diff can actually handle modern brushless power. Even if you wanted to go crazy, it solves the core problem.
Okay, so drivetrain beefed up. What about handling? These things bounce like crazy stock.
Yeah, the ORV bounce, that's down to the stock friction dampers. They're not really dampers at all, just springs inside a cylinder.
And oil shocks.
Exactly. You need proper hydraulic damping. The go-to upgrade is a set of Tamiya CVA oil-filled shocks. The short shock unit set 2, number 50520.
CVA, controlled variable aeration.
That's the one. They give you tunable damping with different oils and pistons. Makes a world of difference to keep the wheels on the ground.
Is that the only option?
Well, for period-correct cool factor, you could try and hunt down the old Parma-Front monoshock conversion kit. It was number 12605. Very 80s.
Huh. Nice. Okay, so we've got bearings, diff, shocks.
Yeah.
Now you need to talk power, right? Period-correct motors.
Absolutely. The common step up from the stock silver can was the RS540SD Technopower. Black can, 23-turn, good torque.
But the dream motor.
The dream motor was the gold can. The RX540VZ Technogold. Iconic.
What was the spec on that?
21-turn, but known for massive torque, like 430 gram centimeters. Just a beast for its time.
And then Technogold pretty much required the diff upgrade you made.
Oh, absolutely. You put a Technogold in with the stock diff, you were going to hear that kiting sound very, very quickly. It needed the MIP diff and often better axles, too.
Right, okay. So that covers Lancia's main path. Now let's switch gears to the Audi Quattro. Much harder to find parts for, you said.
Much harder, because that chassis was basically a dead end for Tamiya. They moved to 4WD pretty quickly after that for their rally cars. No big aftermarket support ever really developed like for the ORV.
So upgrading the Audi isn't really about bolting on loads of hop-ups.
Not in the same way, no. For the Audi, performance improvement is more about like achieving mechanical perfection with the stock design. Meaning meticulous building, careful assembly, and definitely doing the ball bearing conversion. That's still the most impactful thing you can do.
But you mentioned the bearings are tricky for the Audi, not just standard sizes.
Exactly. You need the usual 1150s and 850s, but you also need some really odd ones. The crucial ones are these big 22 by 8 by 7 millimeter bearings. They're not common Tamiya sizes.
So finding those is part of the challenge, part of the project.
Yeah, it makes the Audi restoration a bit more of a treasure hunt, you know? It's less about throwing hop-ups at it and more about the satisfaction of getting that unique, rare mechanism working absolutely perfectly.
Okay, so wrapping this up, for you, the listener, thinking about restoring one of these Group B two-wheel drive legends, you've got two pretty different paths.
Yeah, the Lancia 037 on the ORV chassis, that's a platform with real tuning potential. You can go stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 with the bearings, diff, shocks, technical, make it a real performer.
While the Audi Quattro, that's more of a focused restoration project.
Exactly. It's about respecting the unique, slightly flawed design and finding the satisfaction in making it mechanically perfect despite the limited upgrade options. It's a different kind of reward.
So the final thought for you is, which path appeals more? The huge tuning potential and aftermarket support of the Lancia,
or the challenge and maybe the quiet pride of perfectly restoring the rare, unique mechanics of the Audi Quattro. Two legends, two very different journeys.